Right, if you're not sure what to do for geometry, when you get to Canvas, you should see this page. If you go click on the notes, it takes you to the modules, and the modules has all the stuff on here. So the reason I made that page the home page is that there's a lot of notes and kind of self-check things you can do here, but it seems like a lot. So that's why I put it right here. So the only things I need are the things under assignments and under quizzes. So let's run through some of these things. The check-in was just go on the board and make a comment on something. So that one, just answer one of these questions or respond to one of these things here. So then the circle vocabulary assignment. I already started this. Yeah, so circles are named using the center, the name of the circle, circle S, because it has S on there. I'll answer this one too. So SN is a radius, SU is a radius, SH is a radius, FR is a secant, UH is a diameter, so on and so forth. Segment HS is a radius, which is half the length of the diameter. So that's how you do this assignment. Central angles and arcs. Some of you started this one already. I think it was this one, or yeah, I think it was this one. I forgot to make multiple attempts. So if you did not do well on it, it should be opened up where you can do it again. I might have done some of these examples already too. Yeah, I did. So MPL is this wedge here that goes from M to P to L. And the mouth of that angle is ML. That's an L right there. It's a lowercase l. Arc KJ is 53. JLM, J to L to M, you'd have to add these three up. So for JLM, it's going to be 53 plus 79 plus 68. When you see a straight line like this on number 7, those two add up to 180. So you do 22x plus 5 plus 65 equals 180. So whenever you do these, just submit. Yeah. So it'll grade it, and then if you're happy with the grade, move on. If you're not, you can do it again. So arc length and sectors. These also go with the other videos, so if you're not sure how to do some of these things, you can refer back to the videos that are also on this YouTube channel. Here's your formulas. I would suggest writing those down or something. No, they're right there. Never mind. You can look up this sentence. The measure of GF is 80 degrees. The circumference of circle D. So here you have to use the formula. So circumference equals pi times diameter. So you do pi times 7 is the radius, so 14 is the diameter. So it'd be 14 pi. So whatever 14 times pi is in the calculator, let's calculate right here. 14 pi. So nearest hundredth is 2 decimal places, so the answer is 43.98. Nice. Yeah, so work through that. When you're finished, click all the way through and submit it. Then you have one more assignment, equations of circles. This assessment has unlimited attempts. That one's true. So for the radius, see the center here? I wish you could see my cursor, but anyway. You start at the center, and let's get to the end. So 1, 2, 3. Radius is 3. The center here is at -3, -4. So you use that to write the equation. That's all explained in depth in my other video about 10.7 circles. All right, last few things. You have this review here. Something I'm going to do with this, which I'll need to send out a message talking about it. This is a really great review activity. Oh, you have to sign in to drive for this. But I'm not going to require it for this week. If you do it, it can replace any of the things on here that you had to do this week because it's really good. What I plan to do is I'll post the solutions to that maybe on Saturday. So you have until Friday to get that complete. And if it's correct, you can use it to replace anything from this week. If it's not correct, then you can just check what you did with my example and then use it to study. Here's the quiz for the week, which is true. XY is a secant, yeah. LM is a tangent, yeah. LM is a secant, no. XY is a tangent, no. A secant goes through, a tangent does not. Which is not a radii. SP is a radii. PS is the same thing as SP. Okay, so I'm having issues with these too. Alright, so if you get 3 and 4 not having pictures like this, just send me a message and I'll curve your grade. But if you fail by more than this many points, you should just do it again. But I will give you credit for that. Yeah, so whenever you finish it, just submit your quiz. These are like the quizzes that we did in class before, so it'll grade it, but it's not going to show you the answers because then you would just take pictures of the answers and do it again. Oh, it does show you the answers. Okay, well, cool. So you can take it as many times as you need to get your grade to where you want it to be. So those are all the things you need to do. So those are the assignments, and that's the quiz. You don't have to do the week 1 review. You don't have to do the self-checks. If you approach it from here, just look for the things that say assignments here. I know it looks like a lot of things, but a lot of those things are not required. Self-checks aren't required. A lot of these things are notes. So you can go back in here to look at notes, but everything you need is on this homepage. I organize it for you that way so you would not feel overwhelmed by all the stuff that's on there. Yeah, let me know if you have questions. That's about it.